Since 2001, I'm living on my own in a townhouse which is very close to a grocery store, Langridge Mall, and my parents' house. In the summertime, sometimes, I ride my scooter to visit my mother. Every day, I'm getting some help around my townhouse from a personal support worker agency. Over 14 years, I had 3 different PSW agencies. For 23 years, I have been going to international conferences around the world. One of my favorite places that I traveled to was Brazil, because Brazil was warm and a nice place to visit. Believe it or not, the city which I stayed in was 5 degrees away from the equator, and the sunrises are at 4:30 in the morning and the sunsets are at 5 o'clock in the evening. However, the nightlife in Natal, Brazil was great. It was a good place to party. When I was in Mohawk College for the first year, I had a chance to go to Philadelphia to attend my first International Society for Augmentative and Alternative Communication conference. At this conference, I saw the best communication device at the time, so when I came back to Hamilton, I told my speech-language pathologist that I wanted this communication device. Before this, I used to use 2 different communication devices to communicate with my family and friends. Choosing a proper communication device is so important for a person with disabilities, because some communication devices are not right for some people with disabilities. 9 years ago, I had a chance to go to Germany for the International Society for Augmentative and Alternative Communication conference. My father thought that we would be flying on Air Canada, but the computer transferred us over to Lufthansa. We had to walk to the back of the airplane. I had some concerns flying Lufthansa because I had heard some bad stories from the news. When I was sitting down, I saw an airline baggage handler throwing my scooter 5 times. When my father plugged my scooter in, my scooter blew up, and we could not charge my scooter for the trip. My father had to call Lufthansa to get a scooter for my trip. Lufthansa paid for the rental of a scooter and repairs to my scooter. Last July, I attended an Isaac conference which was in Barcelona, Spain. My hotel was a 10-minute walk away from the Overall, I feel that I'm helping the student body to accept and get some insight into what people with disabilities have gone through, and also the injustice that some people have given me over my lifetime. Thank you for listening to me today. Last July, I attended an Isaac conference which was in Barcelona, Spain. My hotel was a 10-minute walk away from the terrace. Last July, I attended an Isaac conference which was in Barcelona, Spain. My hotel was a 10-minute walk away from the beach. I could feel the Mediterranean Sea on my face. On my last day in Barcelona, my parents took me to see Sagrada Familia Church. This church was so amazingly beautiful. If you have a chance to go to Barcelona, I would recommend that you see this church. Overall, I feel that I'm helping the student body to accept and get some insight into what people with disabilities have gone through, and also the injustice that some people have given me over my lifetime. Thank you for listening to me today.